Leviticus is a remarkable new Australian queer horror film that boldly explores themes of love, repression, faith, and supernatural terror. Set in a deeply repressive fundamentalist Christian town, the film follows two teenage boys, Name and Ryan, whose love story becomes the catalyst for a terrifying nightmare. After their romance is revealed, the community forces them through a brutal deliverance ritual meant to purge their sin, but instead curse them. They became prey to shape shifting demons that horrifyingly take the exact physical form of their deepest desire, which is each other. This haunting premise alone sets up a unique blend of psychological and supernatural horror. From the opening scenes, Leviticus grabs your attention with its carefully crafted atmosphere and dread. The film's pacing is masterfully, like the film is masterful and flowing beautifully, and it keeps the audience constantly engaged without ever feeling rushed or dragging. It balances tender emotional moments between Name and Ryan with escalating horror so skillfully that the tension never lets up. The filmmakers succeed in capturing the claustrophobia and suffocating control of a fundamentalist community, making the boys' love feel both vulnerable and defiant. Visually and thematically, the film is deeply disturbing and also haunting. The scenes involving the demons who mirror the boy's desire in chillingly intimate ways are both a profound metaphor and generally terrifying horror elements in this movie, which I found were done well. In the cinema I watched this in, the audience was visually shocked, reacting in disbelief to the visceral intense scenes playing out on screen. Hearing them scream and wail was just so exciting. It's rare for a horror film to evoke such a strong collective response, and Leviticus manages this with finesse. In tone and emotional weight, Leviticus reminds me of recent powerful Australian horror films like Talk to Me and Bring Her Back. While it's not similar in narrative, the dark, unsettling atmosphere and disturbing elements, and also the explorations echo the spirit of those films, proving that this new wave of Australian horror can be both artistically and viscerally effective. The only minor critique I have is that I would have liked this film to push its disturbing elements and boundaries a bit further, to delve even deeper into the darkness and disturbing scenes it hints at. Because I'm a horror enthusiast, I'm desensitized to gore, but for people that are not into horror movies, I reckon this movie will hit them harder. Yeah, even without maxing out on shock, it delivers a punch that lingers long after the credits roll. The ending initially left me a bit perplexed, but after some reflection, I realized it was far more disturbing than I first thought. A layered, unsettling conclusion that haunts your thoughts. Leviticus is a film that needs to be experienced on the big screen, where its atmosphere, visuals, and emotional impact can fully envelop the audience. It's rare and important entry in queer horror storytelling, rarely seen with such courage and depth. Every horror fan should seek out Leviticus, especially on the big screen. It's a standout film that combines heart wrenching emotion with terrifying horror, making it one of the most memorable films of the year for me. This is my second favourite movie of the year so far. So my rating for this movie is, obviously it's going to be 4.5 out of 5. I enjoyed it so much that I'm not really a kind of person that buys horror Blu-rays, but when this comes out on Blu-ray, I'm definitely going to buy it. If you like this sort of content, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more upcoming horror movie reviews. I did also see Colony today, earlier today as well. It's been a busy year, a busy day for me watching movies, and I really liked that movie too. So you can look forward to that review coming up in the next couple of days.